internally supported to, what it felt like was like almost like a surgery, like that something was removed, from my nervous system and reorganized. And then I had this freedom that I haven't had, like to move and have energy all day long. Oh, I just can't wait to see you again, and do this again.
I've found that using the push away has helped me in some daily interactions that my brain doesn't kick into high gear, but my body kicks into high gear with these daily interactions. So I was able to just pop into another room for a second, do a push away, come back calm, which we know helps diffuse whatever is happening. Or at least in my situation, it helps to diffuse whatever's happening. But also today, in a meeting at work, I was able to make a joke and laugh about something. I don't remember the last time I've done that with work. So I'm seeing things in my body too, but I'm seeing it also outside. So thank you.
I had a very positive effect in the first couple of days of release of nerve pain. Lots of nerve pain in my legs is melting away. And when it starts to sort of creep in, I can do my push away, my VOO, my intentional touching things, and it goes away again. And this is phenomenal. It's been so many years. And so that's been the most remarkable.
I've been bracing for 63 of the 68 years of my life. And then we did the push away, and the freedom that I felt in having this huge boulder, which is this, this trauma, right? Is how I related to it, and pushing it away and realizing that I may not be able to move it all the way away right now, but I can at least get it started. So my biggest takeaway of everything is that I came into this class and you had this magic bag of tricks, and they kept unfolding and unfolding and unfolding. And you've given us so many ways that we can tailor for what works for us. And also helped us realize that it is a priority that we work with our body and we work with our mind and the techniques that you've taught us. And it's life-changing, as I think it is for so many others in the class. So thank you.
Welcome, welcome. Starting a 5-day reset of our nervous system. I am very excited that you are here. I'm very excited to be leading you through the exercises this week. These are the top 5 that I would start those who need some internal safety, some internal peace for whatever reason. And as I look at how our body is designed, when our state is out of balance, it's going to affect 3 areas of our life. Our life in general, our relationships, and our physical health. And so, welcome. I don't know what it is for you. I don't know what inspired you to be like, I need a shift in my internal state, but I'm so glad that you are here and we are going to do this reset. Today's exercise, you may have already watched the video, you may not. Either one is fine because we're going to practice it here together. And then I'm going to teach a little on the science of it. And these are intended to be short daily touch points. Won't take a lot of your time because I want this to be something that you can keep up with every day. The consistency is one of the most important aspects of shifting our state for a reset. If we do things for 1 or 2 or 3 days, it's not going to stick. But if we can be consistent for 5 days, there will be a shift and a reset. Even a small one is good. And then we can talk about next steps. And today's exercise is creating space. It's one of my favorites. So I am glad that we get to practice this together today. As we are coming in, let's do a quick check. What would be the reason that you signed up for this reset? And I will ask you to type this into the chat. Again, 3 areas of our life that get affected by our state. So our life in general, are things falling apart in your life? Do they feel like they're falling apart in life? Are you stuck? Have you wanted to move forward with a project or with growth in your life, some form of change, personal development, and you just have been blocked? Or are there relationships that you're finding challenged by and you want that changed? Or is it your physical health? What would be the reason for you? Where do you see this showing up in your life? I want to find peace and joy, relationship challenges, healing at the subconscious level to affect my physical health. I feel blocked, I feel stuck. Yeah. Managing stress, mitigating triggers to anxiety. Well, let's start there. So if you were to give a number to your inner state of anxiety right now, a number for your inner state of anxiety right now. Don't need to explain the number to anybody. This is your number. Does not matter. This is only your number for you. What would that number be right now? Just right now. Coming into our first class today, I don't know about you, but my day has definitely started with the usual. It's a Monday morning. How has it been for you? And as we then push that aside, what we're going to do next is we're going to do our exercise. If you have not yet watched that video, then go ahead and circle back to that when you have a chance. And I am going to teach it, and we're going to then practice it. And you'll see what practicing means. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our hands up as close as we can to our shoulders, as close as we can. Don't need to make ourselves uncomfortable. So just as much as you can is going to be fine. And you're going to be pushing something away. So what do you want to do with your legs? What do you want to do with your hips? What do you want to do to get yourself ready to push something away? And once you're ready, then you can start pushing away. Now, I've already started to push something away, but I go so slow that you probably haven't really noticed that I've started moving yet. And that's the key to this exercise. The key is to go as slow as you can. Many of us in the rest of our life, we are used to going as fast as we can. This is going to be the exact opposite. You go as slow as you can. If your arms start shaking and you need to go faster, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. We just want to go as slow as we can until our arms are fully extended, meaning there's no crease at all in your elbows. Your arms are fully extended. And then you're going to pause right there. And when it feels good for you, you can drop your arms. Oh, and I get a deep breath just as I finish that up. Shelley, that was an amazing yawn. That's incredible. And there goes Cynthia yawning. So we're just going to pause and notice now. For those of you who are still pushing away, great. Take your time. You have all the time you need in the world. And we pause and wait for our body and our brain to catch up with, what did that just do? And so we put our mind's attention on some area of our body. We can put our attention on our shoulders. Did your shoulders change in any way? I noticed my shoulders dropped. There was some yawning There's some relaxation. So if you notice relaxation, I would want you to get really specific. Where did you notice relaxation? Did that relaxation happen in your shoulders as well? Did that relaxation happen in your abdominal wall muscles? There can be softening of those muscles. Softening is another word for relaxing. What about your chest? Let's put attention on your chest. Did your chest change in any way? Maybe not. We just want to notice these things. What do you notice? Oh, and there's another deep breath and a yawn for me. You will quickly come to know that yawning around here does not mean that you are bored and tired. I am not bored of you. My body is feeling safer with you. Isn't that neat? My body is feeling safer with you, and that's how it expresses feeling safer. Can it be expressed in a softening of different places? Can also be expressed with a deep, spontaneous breath, can be expressed with a yawn. For some, their body expresses that shift with burping. Anybody here had burping at all at the end of this exercise? Okay, we've had a few people that's how your body expresses safer. I'm noticing that some of you do feel a difference in your chest. Some of you relate it more to your heart feeling more open. Some of you relate it to your chest feeling more expanded. And there's been a shift for someone in their daily pain. I'm aware of it, but not stressing out about it. Now that's a reset. That's a reset. And so the science of this is fascinating. And the key concept that you need to know is that space usually is equated to safety for our body and our nervous system. Space. Think about space. When our nervous system can see far away, that's an element of space. And it can see, if I can see far away and I don't see any danger, then I can relax more. And that's tomorrow's exercise. But if I can push things away that feel like they're crowding in on me, I've created some space. You can think of it as space to breathe. Anybody here like to breathe? I know many of you don't breathe much. That might shift for you at this 5-day reset. But if I have space to breathe, is that not safety, or at least more safe? And what are those things that for you are happening in your life right now that give you that sense of, I don't have space to breathe. I have to act right now. I have to do this right now. I have to just go, go, go. I don't even have the space to breathe. Anybody have anything going on in your life right now that gives you that feeling of, I don't have space to breathe? And so when we create the space means safety. What about the space to think? If you had time to think before just reacting, would that not also be feeling safer? I don't have to act right now. I don't have to react. I can think about what to do so that I can respond. Space means safety. And that's what we create in this exercise. We create the sensation of having space. Let me say that again, because this is really key for the whole week and what we are going to be doing with this reset. We create the sensation. Many other programs will have you create the thought, and they'll create the mantra for you to repeat after me. I have space to breathe. I have space to breathe. but it's just words. And they're just things that you're saying. If it is not a sensation that you can feel, your body is like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, because no, we still do not feel like we have the space to breathe. And that is what we do with these exercises. We create the sensation. And that's what changes our state, not the thought. The thought comes after we change the state. Our state creates the thought. And we create the sensation that shifts the state. That's why this is called somatic or body-based, not mind-based, body-based. We create the sensation in our body. So let's do this again. And now we'll focus on what is the sensation that I'm creating. And I want you to create the feeling of giving yourself space to breathe and space to think. So again, I'm getting my legs ready. I am shifting my weight and my balance so that I can really, really push this, whatever this is, push it away. So I'm now ready and I'm going to start pushing away. And now that I know that I'm trying to create a certain feeling, I'm really going to put some effort into this. My muscles are engaged. My fingers feel like they're digging into something. I am going to push this thing away. Give me space to breathe. And it might help to create that sensation if you say that with me. Give me space to breathe. Give me space to breathe. Give me space to think. Give me space. And when you say that out loud with me, give me space, do you notice that it helps create that sensation in your body? Maybe, and maybe not. We just don't know unless we practice. And so that's what I mean by we're going to practice is we try different things. The first time we tried just pushing away, and now we're going to push away and say something and say, give me space. And there's my deep breath. Again, it just comes. It's not something that I force, which is how I know that my body is feeling safer because of the sensation that I just created. A common question is, should I think about what I am pushing away? No, you don't need to. Isn't that interesting? We actually don't need to think about, well, what would I want to push away? You just do the physical movement, and that's what creates the sensation. This is where most people go wrong, is that they are trying to create change by thinking while sitting down. Move, engage your body, because it's the physical movement that creates a sensation. And I am noticing, as I look around the room, I am noticing that more people are experiencing a deep breath, a yawn, some tears. I see a greater relaxation on your face. I see it. And it seems like doing this a second time helped many of you experience a greater shift than when we did it the first time. And that is very common. That is very normal. And that's why we get into the practice. So what would I want you to do the rest of the day? If you have not watched that video, then go ahead and do that. I will show you where to do that in just a second. And practice this same exercise a few times today. And so it obviously does not take much time. Put some reminder for yourself so that you can do this same exercise just a few more times today. I'm going to show you where you will find your reset platform. And if my team can drop that link into the Zoom chat, this will be the link that you will use to log in. If when you come here and you don't remember your password, that's fine. Just click reset password. It's easy. And once you get in, I have these different modules for you: getting started, our agreements for being here in Zoom together, how to get the most out of this reset. And so you will come here and go through these, and then we have the next day. So here is your day one. Day one, I have you fill out an assessment. And I already see that many are in here. Susanna left a comment 30 seconds ago. Lisa left a comment 12 minutes ago. This is great. I love seeing this. And then you'll hit mark complete. Once you do that assessment, you'll hit mark complete, and that will bring you to the exercise for today. So this is a 5-minute video. Day one, the exercise is creating space. And this is what you will watch. It is the same exercise that we just practiced here together. So what I have for the rest of the day, I will be uploading the replay of this Zoom session for those who were not able to make it live. I also have the video that we shared this at the beginning of the Zoom of what others experience with this same exercise. I find that if I can hear what others experience in their body, it helps me notice my body more. So that's why I have this video in here for you. It's a 3-minute video where other people share what they notice change in their body with this creating space exercise. Here will be where the replay goes for this session right now. And then at the end of your day, I'll send you an email and remind you to come in and do this self-assessment again. What was your level of anxiety at the beginning of your day? What was the anxiety at the end of your day? Let's start measuring that. And so I have a checklist for you here. The checklist is just, did you get everything done today? In the morning, did you complete the pre-assessment? Did you watch the daily video? Did you attend the live Zoom with me? Did you practice the exercise at least 2 more times? Did you come in and complete the post-exercise assessment? And then did you share a comment about your experience with this exercise on the course platform? That's it. That is what we do every day for these 5 days. And if you do this, I guarantee you that your nervous system will have an experience, will have a shift. And that's what each day looks like. Now, I do have deepening content, and this is just bonus material. So this is for you if you did all the other things and you still have time and you want to go deeper. This is not the core content of the reset. So if you don't get to this, that's fine. Don't stress about it. But I have a guide for you here on the essential sequence. So you can understand more of the nervous system. And I have this video here on authenticity and the somatic work that we are doing. Again, this is just for if you have the time. Otherwise, you can leave that and not stress about it. Push it away, push it away and create space for yourself. It does not all need to be done. We're having some challenges with logins. Yep. So you'll need to remember the email that you used for signing up. And if you use your email, then you can click that reset button and it will email you the new password. Sometimes those emails go to spam. Quite often they go to spam. So just check your spam folder and that will be how you can do that. It is evening time in Belfast. Yes, and I'm so happy that you are here. I do send out the daily email with your video, with the direct link to the video for today. And I send that out like at 1 a.m. Pacific. So there are many people here who join us from Europe, and that is my attempt to get you in your morning time is to send that out very early so that you have that. And with that, we are going to wrap up for today. I have started composing songs and music. And so what I'll do is I will play one of the songs for you that I have composed. It's all about this nervous system healing stuff and just me finding words to express what it's been like, different aspects of that nervous system reset for me. And I invite you to share into the chat while we're listening to the music and our what we call closing song. What have you learned about yourself already with the exercises that we've done? What have you learned about yourself already just from the exercise and the practice today? And look forward to your thoughts.
I've been holding my breath for so long, holding the tension, holding the fear of a story that says I must stay small, must stay protected in my walls. Could I ever be free to be me? Could I ever open back up to life? Exhale into being, exhale into flow. My body's wisdom guides me to come alive. Exhale into being, I'm gently opening to the safety inside. I'm not alone. My body's learning to believe that it's okay to breathe, it's okay to receive. Exhale into being, one breath at a time. My body's remembering how to feel. Safety first, I'm learning to feel the ground beneath me, what's so real. My shoulders drop and my jaw release, and my whole system finally easing into a calm I've never known, into a quiet, sacred home. Exhale into support. I'm held and I'm strong. My capacity's growing. I'm here, I belong. Support is rising up inside. I'm learning to feel safe, not running high. To move through the waves with support. To know that my feelings can be here. Not pushing parts away, but inviting them in. I'm becoming more whole, calm and alive. I'm pacing myself like the ocean tide. Not rushing forward, not hiding back inside. I'm building a life that's spacious and wide. I'm learning expansion. I'm learning to glide through moments of joy and pain. I'm learning I can dance in the rain. Exhaustion lifting, pain softening. I'm connecting my nervous system, finally resting with the 3 steps home and needed all along. Safety, support and expansion song. Exhale into being, I'm becoming the real me. My own safety inside, I'm not alone. My nervous system's learning to believe that it's okay it's okay to receive. Exhale into being, one breath at a time. My body's remembering how to open to life. Exhale into being, exhale and let go. Exhale into being, let your body know. Exhale into being, it's safe to be.
Having a song about exhaling and having the space to breathe. With that, have fun with this, practice this exercise today. I'll be in the platform and responding to your comments, so please drop your comments there. And I will see you live again tomorrow. Same time, same place, same Zoom link, and